Hello, greeting everyone. Welcome to tonight's session. Without further ado, let us start our session for today. Okay, let's start. Gently, still in a comfortable position. Put your hands, comfortable position. Gently close your eyes. We're gonna do some breathing exercises. So breathe in all the good expression, nourishing your body, relaxing your body. And then when you breathe out, whatever tension, whatever tightness, whatever feelings of stress, tiredness, or rushing into the meditation, whatever negative emotions, negative energy that you may be aware of in the body and the mind, gently let it all go out together with the out-breath. Okay, so gently take a deep breath in. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. Gently take a deep breath in again. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. For the third time, take a deep breath in again. Gently let it out. Relax, relax, relax. For the last time, take a deep breath in again. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. Relaxation of the body. If there is any more tension, any more tightness, any feelings of exerting or using strength in the body, gently let go and allow the body to abide in a state of relaxation and inaction. Relaxation of mind, gently just be aware of what is happening at the present moment. If there is any wanting, expectation, cravings, even the wanting to be peaceful, to have no impending thoughts. All these wanting, cravings, and expectations, we're gonna gently let it go. They are not important anymore, at least for these 20 minutes. And gently invite a state of inaction. Inaction means for the mind not doing or thinking about anything in particular, not having the need to or to think about anything in particular anymore. For these 20 minutes, reflection is a time for the mind to rest. Then let the mind abide in the state of present moment awareness. Let the mind be aware of whatever that manifests through your awareness regarding the body and the mind, moment, moment. For one moment, you may be aware of the feelings of your body. Another moment, you may be aware of any thought, emotion, or images that arises in the mind. There's no need to suppress or reject them. Also no need to follow or to go on with the stories. Just gently be aware of it and allow them to come and perish according to nature. Allow the mind to disengage mindfully, gently, relaxedly, just by being aware and allowing them to rise and perish moment, moment. With this relaxed mind and body, let us try to develop gratitude reflections today. So for a start, let us Think of our parents and our teachers. Think about the good things that they have given to us, the help and the care that they have given to us, the love, companionship, and the happiness that they have given to us. That let us arise a feeling of gratitude in our heart, and in our hearts gently, sincerely send away thank you to our parents and teachers. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you have made in order to help us. Thank you for all the patience and love that you have given to us by helping us. Thank you for all hard effort that you have spent in order to help us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we open up our hearts and allow this feeling of gratitude to fill up our heart, surrounding our heart with a warm love and happiness of gratitude. Then we're gonna think about relatives, friends who help us. Think about all the help that they have given to us. Think about the suffering that we have been relieved or avoided. And also think about happiness and success and the relief that we get when and after they have helped us. Then let us arise a feeling of gratitude in our heart, and then extend a big thank you to our relatives and friends. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you've made in order to help us. Thank you for all the patience and love you have given to us. when helping us. Thank you for the time and effort that you have spent in order to help us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we open up our heart and allow the feelings of gratitude to fill up our heart, surrounding our heart with the warmth, love, and happiness of gratitude. Then we're gonna think about the neutral people who may have helped us or have been part of our lives. They may be the waiter in McDonald's or Macca's. They may be the shop owner of the vegetable stores in the market. They may be the colleagues at work, your bosses, or those who work in the shops that you go to. And then we're gonna think of the goodness, the help that they have given to us. We think of the service that they give to us. And in our hearts, let us rise the feeling of gratitude and gently, sincerely extend a big thank you to those people. We thank them for their friendliness they have given to us and helping us. Because we have also met with some who do not give good service before, right? We think about the time and effort that they have spent in order to help us, in order to service us. Thank you, thank you. And we're not gonna take this kind of good service and their help for granted. Then let us extend this gratitude to what we are experiencing now, what we have now. Let us be grateful for having a roof over our heads, for having a house to stay in, so that we can be free from sun, dust, the hot and the cold and the wind. We feel grateful for having a suitable chair or a suitable sofa, couch to sit on, and not having to sit on uncomfortable chairs, sofas. We feel grateful for the jobs that we have. We feel grateful for the water that we are drinking. It is clean water and not dirty and muddy water that we have to drink. We feel grateful for the fresh air that we are breathing in. And because we do not have to breathe in the hazy and the dusty air that some countries do experience time to time. May people everywhere and our hearts be always filled with gratitude, love, and happiness always. So gently take a deep breath in. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. For the second time, take a deep breath in again. Gently let it out. Relax, 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 relax. Gently be aware of the feelings of your body. Gently be aware of the feeling of your buttocks touching the cushion. And then whether the experience just now was good or no good, doesn't matter. Let the mind come back or be aware of the present moment. And then just like waking up from a deep sleep, gently open your eyes. Okay, so today is Friday Q&A session. So same thing. If anyone has any questions, then please raise your hands on Zoom. And then when I call your name, please open your video, open your mic, and you can ask your question. Okay? So any questions from the floor? sick and unable to meditate can do this kind of reflection, but because they are sick, then sometimes regarding sometimes their mind may be more negative. So they can do these reflections, but if there's any particular category that they find that as they do the reflections, they get more and more angry, then they can skip that category. For example, they are very unhappy about the nurse, and then you're telling them to be grateful to the nurse. Sometimes without guidance, it may not be that easy for them to overcome the anger. So usually if they reflect and they get more and more angry, then better to skip that category. And they can focus on other categories and other things in life that they can be grateful for. Yeah, like that lor. Just have to take note of this. Okay, then I share the story. Yesterday I say keep you guys in suspense for one day. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so one story to share, and then after the story, if you guys still have any question, you can raise your hands. Okay. Okay, so this story is a story from during the Buddha's time also, and a past story, okay, of the Buddha. So there was once during the Buddha's time, so there was a bhikkhu. Bhikkhu is the Buddha's disciples. Yes, a monk. So he was living in a place, and after that, the people made him one of a dwelling place. Dwelling place means a place to stay. And after that, he stayed there happily. But at that time, during the rains retreat. So the rains retreat is a period of time where the monk has to stay in a place and cannot go anywhere except for emergency. So he was staying there, and after the first month, the village was burned down, and the villagers didn't have enough food to give him. All right, so they had just maybe like very, very simple food. So he couldn't. So he was eating not very well. Maybe just very, very simple stuff and all that. Then after that, because of that, it hindered his way. It hindered his practice, his meditation practice. So after the rains retreat finished, he went to the Buddha, and then he told the Buddha what happened. And then the Buddha told him, "Oh, my son, so if this is so, then a monk should not be greedy. He should let go of greediness and be contented to eat whatever food that he can, and to fulfill all the duties of a bhikkhu." So sages of old, that means saints of old. So when they were reborn in the world as animals, so even though they were residing and they were eating on powdered dust of the decayed tree in which they were staying, but they also lay aside their greedy desires, and they were contented to stay there. And also because they were grateful. They were grateful to the tree that provided them shelter. So the Buddha talk about the story of the past. So once upon a time, so in the Himalayas there was a king parrot. So this king parrot lived in a tree, and the tree was blooming with fruits and all that. But after that, the tree slowly the fruits was eaten up. All the fruits were eaten up. Then this king parrot, that other birds had already flown away, but this king parrot, he just eat whatever that he could from the tree, and then he also had a water supply from the Ganges. And he was very happy and very contented. This king parrot. So because of his happiness and contentment, so one of the heavenly kings knew about this. So the heavenly king wanted to test him. So the heavenly king waited. He used his magic powers, heavenly powers, to make the tree wetter, and then become into a very, very dry stump. Okay, and then after that, he was so bad that the parrot king had to eat the the dust from the dust that the wind blew, because the king parrot was hiding in the holes, in that tree, and then there was nothing left to eat, right? So the wind, when it blow, it has dust, so the parrot can only eat the dust and drink the water, like that. But even though it is like this, the king parrot, they will continue to stay in the tree, right? So the heavenly king, he saw that, oh, this king parrot is very grateful, and very easily contented. So he manifests himself as a goose, and then he went there and strike up a conversation with the king parrot. So we have king parrots also in Australia, and yeah, they're pretty nice animals. Anyway, I'll get back to the story. Okay, don't be distracted. Anyway, so he manifests himself as a goose, and then he asks the parrot, "Oh, parrot, why there are many trees with fruits around? Why do you not go to other trees?" Then the parrot say, "Oh, oh goose, because of a feeling of gratitude, so I do not forsake this tree." And he says, I think it's a very nice poem. Read out. They who have been close friends from youth, mindful of goodness and of truth, in life and death, in weal and woe, the claims of friendship never forgo. I too would fain be kind and good to one that long my friend has stood. I wish to live, but have no heart from this old tree, though dead to part, like that. So it really means that he's very grateful to the tree, and so he stayed there like that. And after that, of course, being a heavenly king, so with heavenly powers, so the the heavenly king just granted the wish of the king parrot. And then the king parrot, of course, they wish for this tree to come back to life again and to bear fruits again. And of course, the heavenly king will fulfill the wishes of the parrot. And coming back to the Buddha's time, then the Buddha said, "Oh, tell to the bhikkhu. So you see, in the past, even animals are grateful, can be grateful to the trees that they reside in. So now, monk, you should be grateful. You should be grateful and practice contentment with whatever food that meditation." And then the ascetics, and also Buddha disciples, for us, when we go to the Bodhi tree, and as a form of respect, we also with our right shoulders facing the tree, and we also the Bodhi tree and all that. All this is a form of respect. But in the olden days, the ascetics, I remember there was one story, but I couldn't find it. But anyway, I'll if I can find a reference, I'll let you know. But anyway, we can learn from the spirit of this story. So in the past, there were ascetics who live on the fruits that fall down from the trees. There are different levels of ascetics. Some they stay in huts, some they stay in good places, some they just stay under the tree, and even under the tree got different category one. When you stay under the tree, there's different category. Maybe one category is like they go there and then they get people to clean up the surroundings and then make a fence, and then make it nice, and then after that they stay under the tree. Then another level is they go there, but they do not ask people to um clean the surrounding. They just clean themselves, and after that they just stay there. The third type is they go to the tree. They just use their feet to remove some to clear a space, and then after that they just stay under the tree. So these ascetics, I remember, I think it's in the Greek Chronicles of Buddha. So these ascetics, there's also different levels of food that they eat. Some of them they eat on the fruits that they go out to the village and come back. Some of them they survive on the fruits that fall within the shadows of the tree. Okay, so outside of the shadow, the fruits they don't take. Within the shadow of the tree, they take. Some they live just by sitting down within the within the area of the tree, and whatever fruits that fall down on their hands or within or near to them, where they can pick it up, they just eat that. But usually these ascetics, the ascetics, after they've finished staying there and when they want to leave, usually they, as a form of gratitude and respect, so they also circumambulate the tree, and then after that they put their hands together and have respect and show gratitude to the tree also. So from this, actually, we can understand that gratitude is also practiced by a lot of holy men and sages and all that, and also gratitude. We can also have gratitude for inanimate things, like what we did earlier in the guided reflection. We sometimes people kind of like take things for granted, right? We take the place that we stay for granted. We take the heaters. Now it's winter. Now it's beginning of spring, but it's still cold in Melbourne. So people take heaters for granted. Take clean water for granted, and take a clean environment for granted, and then take the fresh air that we breathe in for granted. But if you were in Nepal, then they were hit by heat waves, and I know in some places they had no electricity and it was like 46 degrees outside, and also there was a sandstorm. So imagine the air that you're breathing in, right? Yeah, and also in parts of Southeast Asia, there's forest fires, and forest fires create haze, and in some places it gets so difficult. Like they had to wear the N95 mask, even in the house sometimes. And also the water that we drink is clean water, but some places, in some countries, they cannot drink directly from the tap. They have to buy distilled water, or at least to have a water filter system or water filter machine in order to have suitable clean water to drink. So when we understand this, and then we understand also that we can also practice gratitude on this inanimate things also. And when you practice this, then actually I tell you, you'll find more and more things to be happy about. More and more things to be gratitude about. And of course, with more and more things to be gratitude about, your happiness quotient increases in your life. Okay? And you can develop this as a habit like that. So that's what we're doing here. And hopefully, after this sharing, you guys, and this guided, contemplation, you guys can go back and think about, observe your surrounding, and think about ways to be grateful for whatever you are experiencing, whatever you have, the car that you have, the seat, the good seat in the car that you have, the good steering that you have, the steering wheel that you have, and after that you can extend even to the trees, the flowers, the sky, and all the things like that. So please, you can do this as an experiment. And yeah, maybe next Friday you can let me know about it. Okay. So yeah, this is the way we practice and develop gratitude. So hopefully this session has been helpful to all of you. Okay, so that's the sharing for today. Any more questions? Okay, so let us share merits now. Okay, repeat after me. Etavata chamehi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe deva sabbe bhuta sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. I share my merit with all deva, all beings, all creatures. May they rejoice in our merits. May they be happy. Idame nyatinam hotu. Sukita hontu nyatayo. I share my merits with all departed relatives. May they rejoice in our merits. May they be happy. Idame punya asavakaya vahangotu. Idame punya nimbanasta paccaya hotu. By the power of this merit, may it be supportive condition for my purification of the mind till no more defilements. By the power of this merit, may it be supportive condition for my attainment of Nibbana. Mama punya bhagang sabba satanang bhajemi te sabbe me samang punya bhagang Bhavantu. I share my merits with all beings. May they rejoice in their merit. May they be happy. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Hey everyone, so wish everyone sweet gratitude dreams, and see you guys next Tuesday, right? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.